Earliest memory that you can remember?
How old I was?
Yeah. And what was the memory?
I remember going to sleep when a man put me down underneath it. He had a big wagon. He put me down underneath there, and I went to sleep, and I was about, around about 2 or 3 years
Oh yeah.
old. Right, man.
Hmm. Why did he put you down there? You don't know.
Yeah, because I got sleeping and nodding on the seat up there. He was driving the buggy, and I Lord, he liked the feel, and he put me back underneath there.
Uh-huh.
Put that thing curtain down over there, and I went to sleep. He used to hold me around. The wife would kept me down there and give me some whiskey and make me talk nasty talk.
Make you do what?
That's what wouldn't make me. They give me talk, tell me, cuss him out, boy. Right up on the counter. I be up on the counter, you know, they give me a little sister. I don't know what word they give it to me, you know, and I take it. That was stuff me drinking whiskey.
How old were you then?
Rob Peacock, about 4, 5. And Rob Peacock and them, you know, Mama let me, remember Queen and them, they come and get me. Buddy ready? Mama know what you mean. He come on in there, get me, and I go to sleep coming back in that road car, and I can remember when you get out to the house, Mama taking me out from there. And put me back on there, and I go to sleep, put that blanket down on these pieces. I don't big horse name. Jake and John. He was out one of them red horse. He tell me nobody will tell me where to go, nobody will make me cut. He had a minute, they give me a drink or two, and I was cussing, talking nasty, so that's all they wanted, you know. They put me up on the counter, they would let nobody boss. I told them, tell him to go to hell, Jim. Don't tell him to go to hell, Jim. Go to hell.
What's your mama name?
Yes,
And what's your daddy name?
Andrew.
That's right, Andrew.
Mama, sorry.
What's your birthday?
I see.
What's your birthday? When were you born?
Well, hard to say, I got two. One when I first knew was seven, it was 11, 7/11, 1909.
That's me.
7/11, that's
Come here, Alex.
And afterwards, when I got out here, I had to have Social Security.
Mm-hmm.
Then I got to get proof that was my age. So I sent off to the Census Bureau. And when it come back, they says in March the 15th in 1980,
I'll give that.
1980,
Mm-hmm.
that I was 18 months old. So I just transferred that right on up to 18 months. At that particular time, counting up 8 years to that time, I'm moving on up in it. In a certain age, I put it to like 15 right on.
Mm-hmm.
That's been years back.
What?
Yeah, I was young when I had it.
Where were you born at?
Mariana, Florida.
Who was your first
Jackson
girlfriend?
Huh?
Who was your first girlfriend?
Mama.
Who, mama?
My mama.
That was your first girlfriend?
Yeah, well, I know. Western had me was the girl I know was my mama.
Who was the first girl you kissed?
You mean like a little girl? I mean,
Like a sweetie pie?
sweetie pie. Edith Long.
Edith Long. That's Louis Long's sister?
Louis Long, sister.
Sister-in-law.
Quality sister.
Father's sister. Oh.
I kid. I walked up from the church, and I walked from the gate down there, and so when we get to the gate, and I was at the gate, and but we can't go on up to the porch because the old lady kept me kissing. She said, I thought she killed me. Them days. Doing it did nothing. Because I was a good boy. Yeah, you come.
Oh, Lee taking your picture. That's what he doing.
He's
While you
sleep.
talking.
He's sleep.
Lee going to sleep.
Hell yeah.
Lee, are you taking the picture, Lee?
Lee sleep,
Lee
child.
taking the picture.
He's damn sleep.
Lee, are you recording? Yes or no?
Yeah.
Oh, he's recording.
So anyway,
You talking about they catch you down there. The mama hook you. When they take
yeah.
walk the girl
And
home.
as they say, it's long the first girl like this. Quite a long. You know, quite a
Yeah.
As they say.
Now what was your grandmother's name was?
Salina Chester.
Chassie grandma we called her.
And then I had another one, which whenever my grandfather, Joe Chastain, died, my grandmother and her mother moved in the house with us. That was my my grandmother and my grandmother's mother is my great grandmother. So just kind of old. And
Now, how you cue the thrash?
huh?
How do you cue the thrash? Tell Karen how you cue the thrash. So we
thrush.
know it.
I can't tell nobody in that family.
You can't.
No, I can't
It's a
tell,
secret.
I can't tell. I can tell a woman, but she got to be out the family, and then she can come and tell you in the family. She can come and tell a man in the family. You got to go.
Why? Because it won't work?
That's what they tell me. That's
Yeah,
what
it'll work. You can tell us.
That's what I told. I ain't gonna tell you. They say if I tell it to anybody like
Well,
that.
have you told somebody so we'll know how to cue the thrash?
Not around here.
Well, how we gonna know it then?
You don't know it. I had to quit for you.
You have to do what?
I'll kill it for you. I'll tell somebody that didn't tell you.
Well, we got you on tape. We want to tell somebody.
Everybody tell.
Well, it ain't gonna hurt if you
Look here. It's just, it's not all that now. I can't understand. I never tried. I want to know when I work on them to get well.
I know it.
It's just the secret part about it.
It's just, but it's not. That's like a
It's
superstitious
not nothing
thing.
to hurt nobody. It's just
Yeah, it's just a superstition.
superstitious outfit.
But it probably work no matter who does it. If if they do it exactly like you do it,
Yeah,
it
but
probably will work.
So you got to tell a lady outside the family?
Right.
Okay, we have to bring a lady over outside.
And then she tell a man inside the family. You're supposed not tell. You a female, you're supposed to tell a female. That's the way I got it.
Yeah, that's what it said. It was
So
kind of like
that's
a
the way I
superstition
care.
thing.
But I like Bonnie.
It probably
I
worked
like
just as
Bonnie.
well.
It about this well any kind of way. I don't think that would have nothing to do.
I don't
But then it's just an old thing.
It's an old saying, folklore.
Tell me what you know about slavery, Pop.
Nothing. Only my grandmother's mother told me all I know about slavery. And
What did she tell you?
Bonnie's great grandmother, she told me everything I know about slavery.
What did she tell you?
That was Grandma Moses right there.
That's your grandmother. Her mom.
Yeah, I say that's her picture up there, Grandma Moses.
But that grandma Moses was your grandmother.
Well, who's Grandma Katie? I'm trying to say Grandma Katie. I got Grandma Katie
Yeah,
picture right
yeah,
there.
yeah,
That's on the wall, Grandma Katie. She was in slavery.
What did she
She
tell
said
you?
she told me, she said one day we were sitting down talking and she said, son, she said, I never forget. She said, I never will forget that once when Lanny, that's my grandma, was a little girl, she said, I thought it was the most wonderful thing I ever heard a young girl tell a man. She told a man, he wanted to ask her some kind of question. I see the tail whip him. He told the man, if I can't come boldly, I won't come slyly. So that's about it.
Wait, Pop, be looking at the camera.
Why, what's happening?
You don't want to be looking at the camera.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Alex, go get Pop a big hug.
How many children you have?
Go get Pop a big hug.
Ah, Pop said he don't know.
4, 5, so you got 7 children?
I know I tell you one thing. I got 4 lead time, but I don't know about
You
the
got
rest.
4, Carla, that's 5, then you got
Yeah,
Carla.
Carla, yeah, 5, Carla. That's 5.
And 2 boys.
I got 2 boys, 2 girls by Morris, and then 1 girl by Frida. That's I can almost swear, mostly. Whereas
Plus
I
your
believe.
adopted children, you got other children.
I ain't no adopted, you ain't no adopted. No.
Okay.
All right, now you got I got your baby daughter's birth certificate. I got it. Elizabeth, Janice Elizabeth Epps. I got her birth certificate.
Yeah, well, I had it, but I never know what come up.
I got it. Mom, Santa found it.
Cause
Janice Elizabeth Epps.
that's right. You know who named her Elizabeth?
Who?
Daisy.
Oh yeah.
Daisy Keeler.
Why'd you move to West Palm Beach?
And she had her great auntie was named Elizabeth. That's the one they wish it so, but they hardly ever see her because she's in Lakeland, Florida. And Elizabeth hardly ever came up. That's Miss Moses' sister. My mother-in-law's sister, Miss Moses Keeler, Moses Keeler, and Elizabeth her sister. And now, Carla counted up, about 2-3 months ago. She said, "Daddy, I suppose I can count." So you got 26. got, how many?
I hold it.
Got seven, I used to say 7 great grandsons. I couldn't recall them.
My baby, the youngest great grand, I guess.
At that particular time, she figured that up. She said,
Bring it
listen,
on.
but hold on. One time I knew that all I had everyone I could call every one of them up. Now, don't check them up.
Why did you move to West Palm Beach?
Why?
Yeah, from Mariana.
Couldn't tell you that. Why?
Why did you want to?
Just like I want to go home. Pick up and go home with him.
Just pick up and say I'm heading
Just tired.
head south?
I get tired of staying one place. I said, I want to go somewhere. And Ned Key was down here. That's my wife's brother. And so as I go down there, Ned come home on Christmas. I told myself about next Christmas this time, I said, I'm going to try to be with you. I said, I'm going to see Buddy Boy. You come to Buddy Boy.
Where did you meet Mom at?
Mariana,
How did y'all meet?
train girls, boys, go to church, train. I was 15, she was 13.
What was your first thought when you met her?
I don't know, can't
I
say.
mean, when did you start liking her? You married her.
Well, I didn't like her when I married.
You didn't like her when you married
I
her.
didn't love her.
Oh, why you married her?
Of course, I had her pregnant.
Oh, okay, that's reasonable enough.
I promised if I ever get a girl pregnant, I would marry and take care of the baby. And her. But I said, but love come afterwards. She don't never let nobody tell you.
Did
love.
you ever love her?
Sure, I love her. I loved her up till she died. But we couldn't make it, so
Yeah.
that's just that. It happens like that.
Were you in love with somebody else when you married her?
Hitting and running.
Mm.
Just hitting and running. Hit the ball. If I beat the first base, I'm safe.
You was a playboy, huh?
I'm safe. Trying to beat. In my category, then I was number one.
You was the number 1 playboy, huh?
Number one.
Now, how did you meet Frida?
New Year's Day. On New Year's Day, me and Leo Kia, I was down at his house. He said, yep, so let's go find a girl. I don't care. So we were drinking. Me and him was drinking. And so we cut out. Said, I gotta get some gas. He had old gas. I go get some gas. I was going to go up here and Buster's filling station that's there on. So we went on down to the filling station, you know, and here come Alfreda come switching by there. She stayed right upstairs there. And the station here, and upstairs all belonged to the same man on 4th Street. And she come walking by, she looked cute, you know, and everything. Me drinking and crazy. So I said, Leo, I said, I'm going to say something here. She's going to go upstairs and change or something and come back down, change her shoes or something. Anyway, I was right behind her. And I said, hey girl, like that. She stopped because she was worried. She said, yes. I said, where are you going? She said, why? I said, I want to go with you. I'm about drunk. I wasn't drunk, I was drunk when I was drinking. I didn't care what I said. I said, I want to go with you. She said, well, I didn't ask for no comment. And like that, so after a while I got her to smile. So she started upstairs, I went around upstairs with her. So I took my pocketbook out and slung it back to Leo. I said, you pay for the gas, I'm going upstairs. Good, I'll bring her back down. That's what we was going to do. We went over there. And she said, do you see this? So I said, and then she went in, I guess she changed up there. And come back, she was looking pretty, looked like a little girl, didn't she? We come on back down, got the car. I said, you got a friend, girl? She said, yeah.
Wait a minute.
Let's go get her. Talking just like that, crazy. So we went on over there, and this girl couldn't get off because she had nobody to keep the baby. That was Tippy. You don't know Tippy?
Yeah, I know Miss Tippin.
That was Tippy. And so, as it was, going back, so Leo didn't have that girlfriend. So I just said, when we got back, then Leo, he said, well, F said, the car belonged to you. So me and F, we got the car and went ride. We didn't ride everywhere. End up way back out in the woods back out there somewhere. He's really near back out in Green Acres over there. And then we come on back. That was it. Another stop, man. After that, Maud, me and Maud, I had met me and Maud on very time. And I met Alfreda that first day of January, second day of February. I kissed Maud and said goodbye. Where are you going? I'm leaving. Just like that. She said, if you go out that door, you never come back in. So you count the days. I never asked to come back. Well, not just worry anything I pick, because I've seen Alfreda then. You know?
That was it, huh?
That was it. Yes, sir.
What's your happiest memory? The happiest time you can remember?
In my life?
Yeah.
That depends on what part of my life. I mean, in my...
Well, let's break it up.
I'm just saying. Well,
The happiest part and the first...
the best I can remember when I was like that little girl, right? When I could when I grow to be remembered, I could do anything I want to do, no charge. Like you want to say, she said, I'll give you, I brought you into the world, I'll catch you 9 months, no charge. That's just the way I feel, no charge. That's the happiest time I have. And I had nothing on my hand, no burden on my hand, nothing to pay. Just go to the kitchen, eat, and go back and play. All right, that's happy. And I thought that just like a butterfly flying out there in there. I was happy. Other than that, when the time I got, when I got married, that's when really all extended happy things left. Couldn't be happy all the time. So you got to think, you started having them, your wife started having them children, you got to think, study how to take care of them. Then you got a different future on your hand now, you got to study for that. How, what you're going to do and coming on, you know, how to do. So, that way, what did I say? That was the happiest time I think I've ever had when I was young and out playing. And I grew up and well, I was happy all up until the time. When that time, up to the time, but I couldn't move with true happiness, but happy for what I got or what I seen when I was young. When I got grown up, that's my true happiness. So I was happy and glad for what I get or whatever I went for. And I was never in my life sorry of nothing I did.
Say the last sentence.
I was never in my life sorry of nothing I did.
Well, what's the saddest moment in your life?
I couldn't say that because I knew that and said, whenever something but I believe, I don't know about that. I ain't never let nothing get me down. I ain't never been sad over nothing much. I don't worry about nothing much. I don't do it now. I don't do it now. Something I see. Like that. But it's happened. I have something coming to me that says happen. What can you do? I can't stop it. Can you bring it back? Can you refuse it or something? Or light it again? Throw it out? It's going to bust like a candle? Nope. It's all over. My mind is big. Never let nothing worry my mind.
So today,
That's why I do good today. Ain't never let nothing. I kick it off. Don't let nothing worry me. When I find out it's not necessarily worry about something, I don't let it worry me. You know what I'm saying? Nothing.
So today is November 30th, 1994, and you're how old? 80 what?
Well, you can't count on November on me no more.
Well, by one of those birthdays, how old are you?
I'm 86. 86 years old. July the 15th day. 86. And it's a possibility that that's my age. You understand? I had to send to the Census Bureau to make sure to get my Social Security. And so, when it did, I was already stated up in July, on November, 7th November. And they told me back the 15th of March. So I called the Census Bureau. I was 18 months. So I counted 18 months up till I was 2 years. And I moved right on up, climbed right on up. easy.
Let me ask you another question. What's the first car you owned?
Huh?
What's the first car you owned?
What year it was?
Yeah, what type and year?
1926, 25 Ford
25 Ford.
Model T,
What color was it?
black Model T, black Model T. I was 16 years old.
16? Is that all right?
I bought it from a boss man.
How old were you when you learned how to drive?
Oh man, I was 14.
14?
I was 14 when I really know how to drive a Ford. That's the first time I got a chance to prove it to anybody. I was 14 years old. I happened, Mr. Walker, he's a black man, but then he was the man, one of the white man, but he's our water man. W. Walker. So we was coming from town. There's a long mill down. Y'all may not have been out there. Old place there. Yeah, you might be in there, but cars no ways in. Mill down, then a big mill pond, a mill down, hold the water back. And so hold the other side, he give out the gas coming down the hill, coming down to that dam. He give out the gas, he couldn't. So, no, it was up there, he got over there by even East San Marshall. So, he caught another guy, went on in, he get his other car, and bring some gas back. I had never drove in my life then. No. And so, East San Marshall coming on, East San said, you don't have enough gas in the car to get home? He said, yeah. So he got out and drove me about, a gallon of gas out of his car in an old bucket he had and poured it into the tank. And I did. I said, thank you. He said, he will. I got it and cranked it up. I didn't see the did, I know I can do it. If I see somebody do something that day, that's how I can do it. I cranked the old Model T up. I cranked the old Model T up, and I started coming.
Javon.
I drove that Model T right on down. When I got down to that dam, I was scared to go across that dam. I'd run off one side. That's a deep fall, over there, the big mill pond. I got there and stopped it. That time Walker come back, he said, he's mad at Cut. He said, you gonna go with this book? I said, nah, it's up to you. I done put some gas in it. I got gas in the east side. I said, I brought some more gas in, and you got some on the east side, some bring. He said, okay, you don't cross this down. He put the rest of that gas and everything, and turned around and went back there. You better not put my truck over there, you better not put it over that side. You better bring it home. I kind of went across that dam. Ever since that, I was right.
What was the first job you had? First paying job?
That's when I was 11 years old. That's the first paying job. I told my daddy, I says, Papa was cupping, working.
You taping? Oh.
Papa was cupping, working at the time. And I wanted to help him work. My two sisters there, they worked. My wife broke down. I wanted to help him work. So I asked him, could I go and help him work? He said, what about your schooling? How should I go to school tonight? You got no work. Okay, promise? I said, yeah. So I went out in the wood with him and helped him work. And every evening I get in, my mother's cousin had a wife who moved down the quarters, and she was a school teacher. As I said once before, she taught me. After I get in every evening, she teaches me. So that's where I started off my education. On Saturdays, she teach me. And after I left there, I paid different teachers. When I'd be working, I'd pay them to teach me in Youngstown, Florida. The principal down there, I taught them to teach me what I learned. And he told me then, he gave me a proposition. He says, yep, never went home. Their phone was off. He said, I'm going to give you a proposition. He said, I want to tell you something first. He said, the way things is coming in your head now, so you can learn anything. So I can give you something out and get you problems here, and I know it's hard. And so the next day I come down here and say, it worked out just perfect. He said, now, it's coming to you now, so you better get it now. So I tell you what I do. You go down to Panama, run errands. You just bought the wife, I just bought a brand new Dodge. A brand new 27 Dodge. There you go. He said, you go down there and run. I got to be going all the time. There's some kind of work with governments and all like that, and I have to be going Jacksonville. And that's going all around. So you go down there and run errands for her. And take care of her, and I'll teach you. And I'll teach you whenever you get out your 11th grade, I'll put you in college. That's all I got to say. I'll put you in college. Just get up around there. You got the money ain't no order. The rich will need. So he said, take it over. Let me know. I said, okay. He's teaching me then. Every day or two he coming on, and I said, well, I said, President Perkins, I said, I appreciate the offer. I said, but I don't think I'll make it. You know why?
Why?
Women's care. I got my head in. I don't know about 6 women there was that.
How old were you then?
I was around about
18.
I was.
Well, you were married then, no?
No,
Huh? How old were you when you got married?
20.
Oh, you were 20. And mom was what, 15? You mentioned the quarters. What's the quarters? You said something about quarters. What's the quarters? Something about some lady that lived in the quarters? What quarters?
Well, you wouldn't know, but I'll just tell you. Quarters meant where it's a bunch of people. It could be sawmill quarters. They got houses built. They didn't call them projects. They call them quarters
Okay.
at that particular time. You see?
Mhm.
Now they call it, they want to build a project.
Right.
But when they build it then, they take out buy up a whole lot of land or something like that, farm or anything, what go back at that time with them black people, they build a big bunch of houses.
Mhm.
That's it. Quarters.
Oh, okay.
That's why they call that. But when I was working there, my daddy probably public works, sawmill, and Liberty Camp, Logan, Teptown. When I come along, he was Teptown. So they called it Teptown quarters.
Mhm.
And after I got it, I went to all kinds of quarters. Both of us got married. After we got married, in 1928, we left to Quincy, Florida down there.
You lived in Quincy?
Let me tell you now, don't you ask me. I'm going to tell you.
Okay.
We went to Florida called Willie Keel. That was Ma's sister. And Tom Betty, that was her husband. She come up and she told me to come down there and Tom would give me a job at the big sawmill. And when I got down there, my job was ready. Prime Brother Lumber Company. And so I went to work. And we stayed there with him. So that's the most, I think that was about, that's about the most enjoyable in my married life. Was in that long in that particular time. Me and my wife was down there, free country, and a place to go. Otherwise, it was just like town. And we were big sawmill quarters out there, big living camp, hardwood quarters over there. They call it hardwood, and camps all around. So we go to different places, have a Saturday nights, we go to all them different places, like have a good time. Front of train.
Now,
Do whatever we wanted to. And we just had a nice time. So everybody was friendly. Nobody hurt you. Go everywhere at night. Walk home back. Anytime, any hour of night. I used to go see Miguel up there, maybe around, he up there about 11 o'clock. When one good year, about 10 o'clock, the old lady called her in, so I'll go up and give her a rookie cab in. Stay on there about 10, 11, 12, 1 o'clock. Cut out home, walk it home. Got down the highway. One thing, I've been walking from Mariana 6 miles out the country. I stepped up around the gas line out there around 12, something like that. Then I got to go home. I wasn't scared to go home. I wasn't scared of the dog. But at that particular time, Crackers, he was a nigger, and the Crackers didn't like it. So when I be going home at night, and like I see a car, that's all about ad cars along there, the Crackers, by the rich nigger. And I see a car coming, I had outside the road, just step out the bush. And he passed and come back, you know, because they pick at you regardless. And they like to beat you or something, anything like that. And if they did it, like, if they killed you, wasn't going to do it. He said just a dead nigga. I'm just showing where I come from.
right.
Just how blessed our children, my children, how glad I am for how they can be blessed so good. Now I had children come along at that particular time. I had children come along that time. Of course, Frankie speaking that right in there. We were born in that same time.
Javon,
But she never got to go
bring me
through
the baby
it.
back, baby.
I did it.
So I will come at all.
I did it.
Still alive, happy,
I got it.
Mm-hmm.
old as the
Where's
moon.
it, Mama? Where is it? Right here. Where's it, Mama?
So if you tell me right now, a person don't get old till they get where he can't speak or can't talk, can't walk. You know what that is. I ain't never got that way.
What was the first house you owned?
Oh, God.
Shh. What was the first
1236 West 36.
Okay, the one you in now. Now, when you and Mom were courting, or when you all got married, did you all used to go out dancing and stuff like
Nope.
that? Nope.
My father wouldn't even allow that.
Who that?
They didn't allow it when she was home. And one way she'd get to go somewhere, and that's come up there to the court where her other sister was. And she'd come up there sometimes spend the night with her.
What sister was
They
that?
just tired. You don't know Willie.
Who?
You
Willie?
don't know Willie.
Oh,
You
okay.
don't know. That's the way it's called.
Uh-huh.
All right, yeah.
But after y'all got married, did y'all go out dancing and stuff like that?
Well, you go to frolics, call it a little frolics town. Man picking the guitar.
Uh-huh.
But we hardly go. We hardly go to. I always have them babies. We wouldn't have it once, they had one in the building. For the first four. We hardly go. Sometimes I go out to Mama's family, I'd go out.
Yeah.
Me and her brother was Nate. He's a
So, Pop, what happened to your hand? Your fingers?
what it look like.
Yeah, I know, but how it happened?
Now, you asked me a different question. You said what happened? You see his finger cut off. Now, how it happened, what you want to know.
Okay, Pop, how it happened?
Well, it got cut off on a chainsaw. Not a chainsaw, but a saw. With a chain run around like this.
Uh-huh.
And, I got took some grease. It was cold that morning. And it was kind of putting hard. My chain needed grease. So I cut my motor down real low. I was operating. So I tried to cut the motor down. And you got to look to find out what happened now. Which you get to. Come on.
Okay, let's see.
I ain't through with this.
Okay. I thought you was
This one right
she
here?
I'll
interrupted
tell you
me.
wait till you get through and I'll tell you.
Oh, okay. Lee, stop the tape then. So I finish changing the baby diaper. Stop
Alex,
the
this is
tape.
what you talking about, Alex?
Oh, yeah, that. Lee, you heard me? I have to teach my children about
You know what?
Cut it back on, Lee.
You know I'm about the only one in the family. I bet you right now you can ask me to tell you all these things I'm telling you.
Yeah, pretty private so.
I know it. I bet
You
you
got it
now.
on, Lee?
I bet you is not now and can recall back what I'm recalling right now.
You going back pretty far, Pop.
Oh, far back as I was a little boy.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
That's been a long time.
And look what technology is enabling us to do,
And
huh?
and I can say, he said, how can you remember those things? I said, I don't know, but it's just with me. It got with me and it stayed with me. I'm more forgetful now. A lot of time, I think. Now, what was I thinking to say? I told you to keep it in mind. What we were talking about right there. I started right there till you get through the video.
Okay.
I forgot what it was.
We were talking about your hand, your fingers.
Finger cut. Oh yeah. Oh, let's say it's cold, kind of cold morning, and I was operating a machine, and it needed grease. I hear it clack on the chain running, but it didn't run dry. So that pulled the whole machine. I took it out of gear. That threw it in a wild mess, or nothing could revolve. But the machine is still in idle right there out of the car. So I took it, instead of me cutting the machine off, and grease the automobile, crank it up, turn it over, and grease that chain, I took some grease in my hand, dipped it down that bucket. It was stiff cold. And I put it on between, you had to do wheels, I put it between them like this.
Ooh.
And is that chain run through.
Mm-hmm.
And the piece of a hand going on. And all of a sudden, he caught that hand. The time I took too tight that chain, he put it up under it. And I went to Jake. Just cut it off. That chain.
Yeah.
That's how I lost them. So I looked down there and see that little thing going there. That little thing right there. And that little piece here. And that there was mashed up at the end, so we had to cut that off.
Mm-hmm.
That was cut off and he was laying down there just creeping.
The finger was moving?
Yeah, the nerve had gone out. It
Oh,
just, I grabbed on like that. I said, Joy, I cut my hand off. He just went right on and grabbed the truck and carried on to the top. I kept his hand for years and years. And I think it was sometime when he gave it to him. I went on down. That was our company doctor. And picked me up. If he buying that finger down, see that finger was, he had to finish that finger there was mashed up, so he cut that off.
Mm-hmm.
And I want him to leave that finger where it be straight. He said, no, let's put it this way, my way. So he crooked that down and bind that finger down. And he wrapped that in. So when it got well, that finger was drawn like this. Like that. So I told him, he said, now, all right, so I'm going to explain something. If I had cured that thing up straight, that thing had been straight, all the rest of them down.
Mm-hmm.
I said, see, we our guy said, now you can go it up, say, it's down, nobody can't tell us. He just, ain't nobody will pay no attention.
Mm-hmm.
If it had been straight, it been like that. But if it was stiff and I couldn't move it, all I do it like that.
Mm-hmm. Well, anything you want to say?
So, me?
You.
Nope. I'm talking with y'all. I'm going to the young, to the baby.
Okay.
No, there's so much I wouldn't go into. There's so many things about my life, everything.
What is it that you like to pass on to your children? What, just put it right there. What advice?
I like to pass on much. A good advice, one I always had, what carried me through so good. It's mine and James. I think I'm in the 7th chapter of James.
Mm-hmm. What's the gist of it?
Wait a minute, trying to think.
Okay.
Let me see, honor.
Ephesians?
No.
Ephesians 6?
No, it was James. What is it? It's 6th or the 7th chapter of James. Oh my goodness. But that's just it now. It says, I think something about that. I think it's
Do unto others as you would have others do unto you?
I think that's what I
Okay, that's in Matthew.
No, this is 7th James. St. James.
And James only has 5 chapters.
Try it. 7th chapter, 7th verse.
Alex, what you done drop?
First chapter, something like that.
Mm-hmm.
You done drop that water?
21st chapter says, hence put all filthiness and that superfluous thing, badness, and except with mildness, the implanting of the word, which is able to save your souls. That's not it. That's talking about Abraham, wild
You don't have
beasts.
7th chapter. It wasn't 7th chapter, 7th verse.
Subject yourselves therefore to God, but oppose the devil and he will flee from you. Draw close to God and he will draw close to you.
Yeah, but that James,
Uh-huh.
7th chapter.
Yeah,
Just said,
right there.
7th chapter. Now what do you say?
Subject
yourselves, therefore to
God, but oppose the devil. He will flee from you. Draw close to God, he will draw close to you.
But anyway, I should read the Bible. I mean, I was getting good on something. I just take where it going. I don't know, something just come to me in my mind. They spoke to me, but I don't know what it did. And I was reading that time. So I read one night, never forget, sleeping and nodding. And looked like something spoke to me. He said, look like he just spoke just plain as I'm telling you the truth, Karen. He spoke, why thou readest and doeth not what it saith. Just as plain as that, Connie. That stuff we can read, right? A whole lot. First, read, understand, and accept it and it free you. You don't accept it, you should read it. Okay. Where's yourself and read? You know what it's going to say. You're right. You ain't going to do that, don't even read. You know, you come along when I come along, and let the people live along then, they call them idiots and things like that. Well, I'm not an idiot.
You're not a what?
I'm not an idiot. I got plenty of practice. I can talk before the conversation with the worstest one, the rattlest one, no good one. I don't care how educated he was. I can talk with any highly educated. I don't care if he had his brain rubbed on the knowledge or anywhere. I can talk with him because I will speak plain English, what I know. Then he can't dispute that. No, he's a fool. I got him. He go said that, and I said T-H-A-T, that. And he said right. I said, you wrong. So you find yourself wrong. You don't want to be wrong, so you got to come my way because I'm speaking like you wrote it out in the book. Where? Why? Don't bring me that jive. I don't go for that jive. Why? Don't choke yourself with me because I don't understand your language. And anybody can tell me, she said she's sure speaking proper. She's not, because she's not speaking proper. You know what speaking proper is.
Yes.
But the proper language, if it says thee, it's thee. It's wrote, he was him who he got here. He wasn't there and all that stuff. He was thee, T-H-E, thee. Where? W-H-E-R-E, where? Where means something like where it is or where can I live? Something like that. Now you can't say where and all that. You can try to change it. But when you get right back to the book, it's the same thing we wrote there before when we come in. Where, that, this, when, it's there. So we got to accept it just like that. So I don't try to be proper. I'm going to talk to you like it wrote the book with me. And that's why I say I can present myself anywhere, and they can't contradict me because I speak proper, very proper, because I speak it like it is. That's the only properness you put. Now, if you want to add something to it, that's your business. You still ain't got the book, and we didn't write.
Now put that in your pipe and smoke it. Huh?
That's right. We didn't write. We didn't write.
Well.
And I always, thank God, I always sit down. Oh, well, thanks. I don't reckon I just kind of gift to me. I just pass it up, and it's my fault. I think God had something cut out when they were doing. I didn't do this. I ain't just raise something on it. But anyway.
You ain't did it yet.
I don't think so. But I always taught my children these things. And I taught my children these things, and they got a part of every one of them. They come a part of every one of them. What was in me was in them.
I know one thing that my mother has always enjoyed about you and said about you. She says, my daddy played with us.
Yes, God.
And she enjoyed that.
And put them on each end. They just couldn't carry the rope and I'm jumping. That just tickled them and that. So I'd break out sometime and get climbing up in the rope and I'd fall, oh Lord, I'd run with them and play with them. That was my joy, my pride and joy. My kids, my wife, my kids, to get out and play with them. Play around all course without get out and run over. I got that from my daddy. My daddy, my sister B and Stella. I'm the oldest two girls at that time. And me, I was even smaller than that. But he just, Mama had them when and he didn't never know nothing from Papa. He didn't know nothing from them. He treated them just like they was his own children. And he'd get out of them sometimes with his wagon. He'd come in with a long fork plant. And he'd get up, be a still with that, he'd run them all around. They enjoyed it. I got a part of that. I look at play with kids today. My kids, that's my hobby. Kids, playing with kids. It's my hobby. I love it. And I play with them and run with them. Hold down that street. Come down that street and mess with me, you get a fight quicker out than younger.
She said even the neighbors' kids would come play with you.
Huh?
Even the neighbors' kids would want to play with you.